village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. Go big green, go big green, go big green. O-L-O-U-G-E-G-R-S. Condict's crew, we're the best. Village strong, proud and mean. Roughers forever, go big green. There is only one Roughers, forever proud, forever true. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog, and the village will carry us through. Go big green, go big green. Rougher village, after dark. Weapons on the field, rougher dog. Where's the home of rougher pride? Rougher village, green and white, we stand as one. Must go be strong till the game is won. Friday night lights, the crowd ignites. The village roars, the future's bright. Coach Condict leads, we answer the call. The rougher dogs will give their all. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. Go big green, 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 go big green. There is only one Roughers, forever proud, forever true. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog, and the village will carry us through. Go big green, go big green. Rougher village. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride.
Yo, where we at?
Rougher village, who runs the field? Rougher.
Rougher village, hands up, rougher dog. Rougher dog.
Where's the home of rougher pride? Rougher village.
Like the stand is fun. Must go be strong till the game is won.
Friday night lights, the crowd ignites. The village roars, the future's bright. Coach Condict leads, we answer the call. The rougher dogs will give their all. Friday night lights, the crowd ignites. The village roars, the future's bright. Coach Condict leads, we answer the call. The rougher dogs will give their all. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. Roughters. Condict's crew, we're the best. Village strong, proud and mean.
Condict's crew, we're the best. Village true, proud in me. Roughers forever, go big green. Final.
The toughest on the field, rough and dog. Where's the home of rougher pride? Rougher village, green and white, we stand as one. Must go, she's strong to
Rougher village true, proud in me. Roughers forever, go big green. Final.
the toughest on the field, rough and dog. Where's the home of rougher pride? Rougher village, green and white, we stand as one. Must go, she's strong till the game is won. Friday night lights, the crowd ignites, the village roars, the future's bright. Coach Condict leads with answer the call. The rougher dogs will give their all. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Go big green. In the rougher village, we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire, we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. The big green. In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride. There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. We will rise above them all. Oughters, Condict's crew, we're the best. Village strong, proud and mean. Roughers forever, go big green. Oh, big green. There is only one Roughers, forever proud, forever true. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog. And the village will carry us through. Go big green, the big green.
Yo, where we at? Rougher village, who runs the field? Rougher. Rougher village. Where's the home of rougher pride? Rougher village.
Green and white, we stand as one. Must go, G strong till the game is won. Friday night lights, the crowd ignites, the village roars, the future's bright. Coach Condict leads, we answer the call. The rougher dogs will give their all.
There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog who rise above them all. Go big green, go big green.
In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride.
There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog who will rise above them all. Go big green.
In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride.
There is only one Roughers, the name that will never fall. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog.
We will rise above them all.
Go big green, green. Go big green.
In the rougher village we make our stand. Pride and power across this land. With Condict's fire we can't be denied. Every rougher plays with fearless pride.
Go big green. Go big green. Go big green.
O-L-O-U-G-E-G-R-S. Condict's crew, we're the best. Village strong, proud and mean. Roughers forever, go big green.
There is only one Roughers, forever proud, forever true. There is nothing tougher than a rougher dog, and the village will carry us through. Go big green. Go big green.
Hi, everybody. It's another Tuesday night, and welcome to Runts Barbecue, and it's time for the Muskogee Refer Football Coaches Show. Bill Huddleston here, along with the coach of the Muskogee Refers, Dale Condict. You know, when you get to playoff time, there's no time for injury reserve. There's no time to be on the sidelines. I mean, I'm about 30% voice here tonight.
Yeah.
But I'm here to play the game because put me in, Coach. I'm ready to go.
I'm saying you hung around Travis Bryant too long. He's had that for about 2 weeks now.
Well,
I'm just hoping it doesn't
I don't know
linger
where.
over
I
here.
don't. Well, that's why I'm not going to look your way most of the night. But I do want to talk about last week's big win, 62-16 over the first round opponent, Northwest Classen, in the playoffs for the first time since 1968. But the Ruffers played like they deserve to be there and were worthy of moving on.
Yeah, we kind of did what we hoped. We came out hot from the get-go. And
8 points on the scoreboard 30 seconds into the game.
Yeah, and I thought, quarterback had a great night. Kaysen threw the ball to the right people. And, between Beasley and Nunu James, and then I think Marquise Chaplin again had over 100 yards, a couple touchdowns. So It was a good night. Got to play some young players like we talked about, and
the defense had fun too.
And defense played well. A couple interceptions. Trying to think of who they were off the top of my head. Who all had interceptions? Cruz Delgado had an interception, and
Trayshawn had that pick six.
Trayshawn had the pick six. So, it was a good night for all facets of the game, and so, but now here we are. I mean, we're getting now it's serious time.
Now we're down to the final 8. They say the old TV show from when we were kids was 8 is enough. Well, 8 is enough to move on to this week's playoffs because that's the number of teams left. You've got Muskogee going against Putnam City Original, PCO at 8-2. You've got also on our side of the bracket Sand Springs at home against Piedmont. On the other side, you've got last week's bye winner Sapulpa getting the matchup at home against Choctaw, and then Stillwater, who's been a perennial team in the late rounds of the 6A2 playoffs at 8-2, entertaining Southmore. Your thoughts on those other 3 games?
Well, I've had opportunity to watch all of these teams quite a bit because we have film on them throughout these last few weeks, and so probably if I was looking at the other side, Stillwater, to me, when I watch them, they're built for championships. They're really good up front. They run the ball really well. They're definitely efficient in the passing game. So play great defense. But again, we've talked about this all year. I think I've seen Southmore was beating PC Original 17-7 at half, and on film looked great for that half, and then it kind of came on.
Then Willis talked to the kids at halftime, and
I guess
things changed.
Something happened. So, but they ended up losing, but they played them tough. So, I think it's anybody's game at this time, and we're in that hunt.
And in that other semifinal matchup, you've got last year's state champion Choctaw at 7-4 going against Sapulpa, a team that maybe I think has surprised a lot of the expected teams this season.
Well, and Sapulpa's at home, and if they come with the same energy and the same effort that they played with against us, then they're going to be in that ball game.
Bobby Klink's squad is at home too against Piedmont, and Piedmont runs an offense that nobody else runs.
They run the flex bone. They're going to be happy with 3 or 4 yards. They're going to let the play clock run down, and when you have a big-time Division I quarterback standing over on the sideline while they're doing that, it could get really frustrating. So they've played some really good teams close. They've beat some good teams. They could have easily ended up first place in that district.
That's right.
Ended up 4th. So, some very intriguing matchups, and ours definitely is one as well.
I think you could honestly say, of the 8 teams, it's anybody's for the taking. Speaking of the championship.
Yeah, and I think I said you could probably put everybody's name in the hat, and a few teams probably get their name in there a little bit more than others, but I think all the teams have their name in there. Pull one out, and let's see who's going to win this thing.
Come first week of December, we'll find out who the survivor is.
That's right.
We're going to take our first time out, and when we come back, we're going to spend the next few minutes on what I'm going to call tonight's Condict Family Comedy Hour. I'll give you a reason why. Dale Condict and 2 members of his family, also 2 members of the coaching staff, will join us when we come back here at Runts Barbecue on the Tuesday night Coaches Show.
In times of need, it's comforting to see faces of people you know and trust. Cornerstone Funeral Home in Muskogee cherishes the opportunity to be there for you and your family in life's most challenging times when friends are most important. Cornerstone Funeral Home and Crematory welcomes the opportunity to answer any questions regarding planning and pre-arrangements for you and your loved ones. Experience the difference. Cornerstone Funeral Home, 1830 North York in Muskogee, where you'll find faces you know and reputations you trust.
This land was a tapestry of Indian nations and tiny towns that grew into great cities. Bank First is loyal to the shared mission of growth and success that built Oklahoma. That's why in more than 50 communities statewide, our banks are run by local leaders who stick together and work hard to continue unlocking Oklahoma's great promise. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
A super time to buy September savings at J. Hodge Chevrolet in Muskogee. Buy a new Silverado 1500, take $10,000 off MSRP. Shop over 60 used from $16,965. September savings top the list. Don't overpay. Come see Jay. New Silverado 10 grand off. Over 60 used from $16,965. To J. Hodge Chevrolet in Muskogee. 144 West Shawnee.
Ugh, my brother and sister left me again. They went back to school. Can you believe that? But don't worry, they still call me every morning, thanks to their brand new phones from Bravado Wireless. My sister even dropped hers in the pool, but Bravado's trade-in help has her covered. And my brother, he's flexing with the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. Like, how cool is that? Mom and Dad got deals too. Bravado's unlimited plan saved the whole family money.
Pioneer Abstract, proudly serving residential and commercial customers throughout Muskogee County since 1905. Serving banks, mortgage companies, and mortgage brokers with refinancing, purchase, 1031 tax-deferred exchanges, along with full escrow services and more. Pioneer Abstract offers the convenience of centralized services for escrow accounts, title insurance, and title searches. Pioneer Abstract, here yesterday, here today, and here tomorrow at 412 West Broadway in downtown Muskogee, or call Pioneer Abstract at 683-2904.
Welcome back to Runts Barbecue. Bill Huddleston, host of Rougher Football Coaches Show from Runts Barbecue. I'm going to stand on the sidelines. Dale Cunningham, I've always wanted to be on the sideline calling the plays, so now I'm going to do that as if I was at Rougher Village or on the road with the football team with the play card in my hand. You've got two guys, though, to your left that you've known for a long, long time. They know your secrets, and you know theirs.
Yeah, I know some. Yeah, I know a lot of their
I'll let you
secrets.
introduce your assistant coaches.
To my immediate left is my younger son, Colin. He was a state champion 2020 class, and then Austin was he's the older son. Colin's coaching the O-line, doing a little bit of D-line. He's teaching at Raw. Austin's teaching weights and PE over at AR, coaching our inside linebackers, and he was a part of 3 state championship teams at Wagner in 14, 15, and 16.
So for tonight, we're just going to let these three kind of have a chance to take shots at each other.
I'm real nervous right now.
I noticed you kind of have got the shakes a little bit, Coach.
I guarantee you my wife's sweating at home right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, brothers, we'll let you guys just define, in your own opinion, the pecking order at the Condict House. I'm going to start with the oldest down on the end.
Okay. Mom, Dad, sister,
She's got a name.
Kendra,
Okay.
me, and then somewhere like here, Colin.
Okay.
If I had to guess.
All right, Colin, here's your
course
chance.
he
You
would
want
guess
to
that.
change that order any?
So I agree, top 3, all the same.
Yeah.
At 4,
Wait. Why is it that Kendra gets to settle right at the top?
Because it's just accepted. We
That's-
know.
She's
that's-
daddy's girl,
we
right?
know
She's
it.
that's Dad's princess.
She's
Don't even try it.
It's-
Don't even
yes.
try it. So same top 3. I'm going to bump myself up to number 4. And then she's been a legend around the Condict House for about 10 years now. You got to put good old Maya, our bulldog, at
English
number
bulldog.
5. You haven't been home.
Okay.
You haven't been home for like 6 years, dude. So you got to put Maya at 5, and then I'll go ahead and let Austin have number 6. The 2 cats are brand new, so they're not there enough yet.
I kind of get it. We got a true sense of brotherly love.
Yeah, I forgot about the bulldog. She's
I mean,
Been around
she's
for
up
10
there.
years. Yeah.
So to give you a chance to defend yourself, so that you don't go home to a empty house, you define the pecking order.
Well, I think part of intelligence is allowing other people to believe they're on the top. So, yeah, definitely, I agree with their order. Top 3, them 2, it doesn't matter. Just pick whichever one.
Depends on the day, right?
Yeah, depends on the day of the week.
All right. So,
Or which one didn't bring my tools back, or
That
which
would've
he
been
don't
me.
really
That was
use
me.
tools, so that would have had
That'd
to
be
been
me.
Austin.
okay, so Austin, what are the things that you like to do when you're not involved with football? He talked about tools. Talk about that.
Well, I actually don't really use them that much.
You just borrow?
I borrow them for like one small thing, but I mean, whenever it's warm outside, I love to fish, and I got that from him. We used to fish all the time. I usually caught a lot more than this guy.
Okay.
A lot more.
I was 6, so.
I like to play tennis, and then I'll play some PlayStation, watch some TV.
What about golf? You do go golf?
I do golf.
It's bad.
Working on that one.
Spend more time in the trees than you do in the fairway?
A little bit, yeah. I got a slice I'm working on. So.
All right. In the middle, what are your things? What do you like to do?
I'm not as big on fishing as these two are.
He's
It
not
kills
good.
him. It kills him. But I'll play a little bit of PlayStation. I like to golf a lot. I'm like Austin though.
We got
struggle.
slice.
We got a lot to work on. But I also love movies. I'm a big time movie guy. And that's kind of what I'm known as around the office, is the movie nerd. And then also just I like to watch football, all that kind of stuff.
Well,
too.
that's an obvious. I've seen you
it's
on the
like
weekends.
Saturdays and Sundays are saved for football.
Sacred, I think, is a better word for it, for
Yeah.
sure. Dale, I know this. Not a lot of people know this. That you have a musical talent. In your earlier days, you spent a lot of time in church work, leading music.
I didn't lead the music, but
Any
I
of
did,
these
I
guys?
did-
Either
I
one
did
of these
sing.
guys got vocal talents?
Austin actually surprised us in high school with all of a sudden he says he's in the school musical Grease, and then I said, well, can you eat? Because he didn't really when I was young, I would sing out loud all the time. I didn't even know he could sing, and sure enough, he could. He's pretty good at it. Yeah, it surprised
What was that
me.
like?
It was fun. Honestly, out of anything I did, it was one of the more fun things.
Were you one of the actual characters?
Yeah, it was we did Grease, and I was Kaniki.
Hey, here's what's crazy. When I was in high school, my senior year, they always had an all-school play, and my mom talked me into trying out for it, and I was it was Grease, and I was one of the T-Birds. I was the goofy one, Duty. But yeah, so it was funny that he ended up doing the same thing. It was pretty fun. I had a great time.
So, Connor, where do you fit in this entertainment family?
Oh gosh, I'm more of just a comedy guy. I go laughing. I can't sing. I don't try to claim I do. I'll try to sing, but I know I can't sing.
That's why they tell you to turn the radio up louder.
Yeah. When I'm more the guy that just kind of sits and watch. I get to enjoy. But I guess I'm more just I try to be the funny one. That's what I go for. Can't be him. So
I was trying to tell you guys, and you guys were so much entertained in the pregame show, one-upping each other on a few comments. When my boys were growing up, there was a game called Tetris, and then a couple of other things came around, and after about 15 seconds, I knew I was out of their league. In other words, I wasn't better. I just couldn't do it. So here's your controls. You guys do it and have fun at it. I'll stand in the background and try to officiate any fisticuffs that might come about between my two guys.
It's funny you mentioned Tetris. I just watched the Tetris Murders. Have you seen that on
No,
HBO?
I have not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, the guy that created it. There was a big.
So now, amongst the three of you, true serum, who's best at the video games?
By far. I'm just going to say it right now. I'm the best by far.
I'll let him have it.
But if we were playing something from like 70, like Retro Bowl, he'd probably.
I'm a
he'd
grown
probably get
man.
us.
I don't play video games anymore.
He could probably beat me in Retro Bowl.
He won't tell you this,
Like
but
Asteroids, Galaga, I'm killing it.
Yes, I'll give him that. But everything else,
I don't
no
play
way.
games
I
anymore.
think my best video game was
No way.
Pac-Man. Beep, 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 beep,
Oh, it
beep.
made me nervous. Made me nervous.
he won't say. But when we start playing Mario Kart, he
Colin,
starts getting real angry, and I'm doing something to cheat or something. I'm hacking the game.
Here's
somehow.
what he did. He finds this Mario Kart game
Got him
that's
going.
like brand new. I don't know none of the controls, and he just throws it to me. He's like, "All right, go ahead." So
It's Mario Kart.
It's not fair.
You drive.
would-
Okay, now I know all three of you have played video football from time to
Oh,
time.
it's not even close.
Okay. I know at one time there was a game, Austin, between you and your dad
Yep.
that just totally sent you over the edge because he played typical old-fashioned Dale Condict, Tom Condict style football.
Yeah, he did.
Run the football, run the football, run the football, run the
Let
clock
the clock
down,
run.
and never
I
let
was-
you have it.
Yeah, he literally ran and keep in mind, I'm about 9 or 10. He ran a legit football offense, like burning clock. Ooh, we got you in man coverage. I'm gonna take a shot. Boom, 7. He ran it. It was 35-0. I lost my mind. Threw my controller. I got pretty mad.
So Colin, is that why you don't play the video football game with Dad?
No, I didn't play because he would beat me by
Same
35,
way.
42 points, and I'd get all mad and throw the controller. So he'd feel all big and bad and thinks he's hot stuff and go try to play dad, and it's
Really, probably, Dale, what happened is Mama Sherry heard all this commotion, and she sent both of them outside.
I feel like Bill's trying to stir this pot up.
I can
That's
feel it
why I'm
happening a little
that's
bit.
why I'm on the sideline.
I think before long I'll be busting them again and get in trouble on live television here.
How much do you enjoy, though, having time as a member of the coaching staff and even going back to the Condict household where football obviously is a spoken word every single day? How much fun is it for the two of you guys to get a chance to spend time during the week on the sidelines, in practice, and in games with dear old Dad?
I love it personally. It's just, it feels right. It really does. It feels like we're right where we're supposed to be, and it's nice to go home and you're on a Saturday watching football together, and you can talk about things, and it makes small moments a little more special too. It really does.
Colin?
So,
I mean, yeah, I'd say the same thing. You know, I've had that time away from it, and I love that time, but this is something that's special because it's not something many people really get to experience in, like, any job. It's very rare that you get to work with your brother and your dad every day in any sort of field. So being able to get to do that's a blessing. Obviously, I'm getting to learn from one of the best, so that also helps as well.
Dale, you experienced that too with the father-son relationship between that and you and your dad as a coach. How much fun is this for you going the other way, that the head football coach, but also the dad?
Well, yeah, and I'd never really thought of it, dreamed it up. I mean, I don't think neither of them went into college planning on coaching, as far as I know. I think they've just been called to do it. And, you know, I owe a lot to the Muskogee and to Dr. Mendenhall and Coach Platter for giving me the opportunity to get to hire both of them and bring them on. They're doing a great job. I've enjoyed it, and we, like they said, we get to talk about it when we're not here. Wednesday night Nana dinners ends up turning into school. She likes to hear about the classroom and all of that, and the mom, you know, Sherry does too. And then you will get into football as well. So
I have no doubt that Sherry knows a lot about football just as well, and can probably diagram a play or two.
Well, I'll tell you, it was one of the most hurtful parts of this season. One night we didn't play very well, and my mom texted me, tell them to quit hugging and start hitting. And I said, you know, coming from a
that was when,
from a lady that's been to a whole lot of games,
That was at
it
halftime,
might
right?
have been, but yeah, it lit a fuel under me to get.
Okay, we got to get out of here, but I ask you guys to be prepared for this question. Tell me the secret, the one secret, each of you pick one, that about dear old Dad that nobody else may know.
Gosh, man.
Okay, Dale, now Dale's really going to sweat. Remember?
yeah, okay. I know some people know this, but I would say in general most don't. He is incredibly good at ping pong. I mean, incredibly good. I've never once beaten him. Not once in my whole life. And I actually got really good. It was like I was training up to beat him. Couldn't do it.
Coming from the competitive Condict family, that is a...
That's
You know, the one guy I can't beat him. And I beat most people I play. Dante Swanson.
Oh, wow.
Can't beat him.
And I've heard about that a lot.
Yeah,
I'm sure you have. Anytime Dante and Dale were with each other,
But now
I'm sure
he was teaching ping pong PE class, and was playing like 10 hours a day. But I'm telling you, man, he's good.
All right, your turn.
You kind of touched on it earlier is what I was going to say, but he is a big-time singer. People don't know. He loves some karaoke, and
Yes.
I think if I remember right, we were on a cruise, and they had a whole cruise-wide karaoke. Everybody come up, who's the best singer? He got up there, sang some Living on the Prayer by Bon Jovi, and I mean, he was like 2 claps away. from being voted the best vocalist on that cruise. So he's someone, like, if you need him to, he'll open up for your wedding.
Okay, that tells me what we're doing in next week's show. So let's get the music ready, Shane. We're going to have a little musical entertainment. Austin, Colin, and Dale, the three Condits. It's been a fun few minutes here from Runts Barbecue. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to get back to the game of football and bring in two guys that will have a major responsibility on Friday night when the Ruffers go to Putnam City Original. We'll talk with JoJo Alexander and Coda Barnowski. They'll join us in the next segment from Runts Barbecue on the Tuesday Night Coaches Show.
Runts Barbecue serves up hand-rubbed, slow-cooked goodness. Anytime you're feeding a few hundred, hey, we're just tailgating with friends. Call the experts. Runts Barbecue. Ribs, brisket, burnt ends, mouth-watering hot link, and smoked chicken, where everything is made from scratch, from the barbecue sauce to the banana pudding. Give us a try, and you won't be disappointed. Runts Barbecue, 918-681-3900. Runts Barbecue, slow-cooked goodness in Muskogee.
In sports, having the right winning strategy is often the difference between winning and losing. The same is true when you need legal representation. For more than 15 years, the law offices of Michael E. Finnerty have successfully provided the winning strategy with excellence and integrity for the people of the Muskogee area in matters of personal injury, social security disability, and workers' compensation issues. The law office, Muskogee trusts Michael A. Finnerty, ready to develop a winning strategy. Michael A. Finnerty, 436 Court Street in Muskogee. Call 687-1155. Online at finnertylaw.com.
Pain is temporary, pride is forever. At Excel Therapy, we want to be your athlete's advocate for excellence. We offer treatment methods that focus on strengthening muscles and improving flexibility to improve your overall performance. And when injury sets in, Excel Therapy can aid in the recovery process. We know it's important to get back in the game, so trust the comeback experts, Excel Physical Therapy and Sports Medicine. With 16 locations and no physician referral required, you can begin healing today. Look for us online at exceltherapyok.com.
Folks, Kyle Edwards, GMC in Muskogee. I was born and raised in Muskogee. Our family has owned the GMC dealership for over 50 years. We take great pride in being in the Muskogee community. Things have changed over the years, but one thing remains the same, our desire to take care of our customers. Looking for a new GMC truck or SUV? We've got them, and you have our commitment to give you the best buying experience around. From sales, parts, or service, we are here for you. You have my promise to give you the best selection, best price, and the most for your trade-in at 1600 North Main in Muskogee or KyleEdwardsGMC.com.
Testing 1, 2.
Welcome back to Runts Barbecue. It has been an exciting half hour up to this point. Now we're going to get down to the real serious business, and again, I'm going to play it from the sidelines, Dale, with an opportunity to give you a chance to do a little patting on the back to two guys that have earned their stripes here in the football season for the Muskogee Ruffers. Immediately to your left, and there in the bright yellow attire sweater is JoJo Alexander, and I believe he's better known as Jamonte. He shakes his head no.
JoJo.
Okay, JoJo Alexander, and then on the opposite side of JoJo is everybody's favorite, Coda Barnowski. So, Coach, talk to me a little bit about the impact these players make, because they go both ways.
Yeah, first of all, JoJo, I think probably coming into this season was not expected to, I don't think he probably expected to be such a factor on the offensive line, but, I was watching him during basketball season, and, man, I'm thinking this guy has footwork and abilities to make him, we could make him a great offensive lineman, and he's still playing some defense, but he's really bought into playing the offensive line. He's continued to improve every week. He does a great job, and he really has the ability to, if he comes in and JoJo's in the right mood, he can get everybody going. And I've seen that happen, and so excited to see him continue to progress. And then, of course, Coda is a guy that he's really, if not the leader of the team, one of the main leaders of our team, and he has the ability to bring the entire locker room up a level with his leadership. And really, I think the last couple of weeks I've really seen him come out and realize, like, I've got to do this. And so I've been very proud of him with that, taking that step forward. And then, of course, a very talented player. He's got a
obviously enjoys contact.
And he's got a unique skill set in that, with his size and height and his ability to play linebacker. A lot of people don't realize that he can turn around the offensive side of the ball. He can carry the ball. He can actually throw a ball really well, and then he has great hands. So, and a savvy blocker. The position that he plays offensively, and Caden Harkin plays that spot some too. It requires a lot. I mean, you have to know a lot on the blocking schemes and kind of where you fit on those things. And so they've done a good job of buying into that and learning.
Coda, let's talk a little bit about that offensive experience, and it was kind of a wide open pass route for you here just the other night when the play was called to throw the ball your way, and all of a sudden you look up and here comes the football. What's going through your mind when you know Cason's going to deliver?
Against Sand Springs?
Yeah.
I knew I was going to be open, and I just knew I just had to, because it was like a little fake and then go, and I just had to get it. If I faked, I knew that linebacker was going to bite on it, because it was like I was blocking, and he was biting on it all night. And when the ball's in the air, like, I know it's mine.
You're just saying, please, Lord, let me catch it.
Nah, I knew I was going to catch it.
All right, good deal. JoJo, how about for you, McMahon? I mean, you like Coach mentioned, you're going to start the season on the defensive side, and then the coaches come and say, we need you to anchor our offensive line. How have you accepted that challenge, and why has it been good for you?
I mean, I just got to go out there, do what I need to do, help us win games, just go play.
What's the toughest thing about being an offensive lineman? Because you're not going to get a lot of notoriety unless you mess up.
Yeah.
So where do you find your thrills? Where do you find your happy moment?
Just making a play, giving my quarterback enough time to throw the ball, score.
Okay.
Pancake blocks. But sometimes he gets the challenge of having like James Hawes and some of those guys that practice every day, and they get some battles.
So what is it like in those one-on-one matchups in practice when you're on one side and somebody big across the opposite side on the defensive front? They're trying to bust up the play. You're trying to bury the guy on the other side. How do you win that matchup every single time? Or do you?
I mean, it's 50-50. You win some, you lose some, but you got to stay low, keep them close, and just go. Okay,
Coda, I know you get that same experience in practices, spending time on the defensive side, and you're also out there kind of keeping an eye on the scout team throwing the football, and every once in a while Coach Fine will throw one your way, and you can reach up and pick him off, and I don't think that makes the OC very happy.
Nah, I pick him off a couple times. I've picked him off. I've had probably more picks against him than I did Bird over all 3 years.
Ooh, that's a shot. He's watching. Yeah, that's a shot for sure. You better watch out for practice tomorrow, though. That ball may be zinging your way when you're not even expecting. Okay, guys, let's just get back to talking X's and O's on football. What's the favorite part of the game for you, Coda? Because like Coach has mentioned, and we talked about it with JoJo as well, you guys are rarely off the field.
Yeah, like my favorite part of the game?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like when I'm on defense and we need a big stop. When we get a stop, it's just a great feeling.
When you can leave your indentation in somebody?
Yeah. I like to hit, of course. I try to say something different than what I usually say.
Yeah, well, probably because this is a PG-rated show. We need to keep it that way. How about for you, JoJo? What's the highlight moment for you in a football game on Friday?
It's a lot, but just like Coda said, the defensive side, hitting people. We need a big stop, go out there and get it. I mean, it can change the game, so you just got to go out there, get the stop.
But you also know that in this round of quarterfinals, and when the Roughers win on Friday night, the semifinals and the opportunity to play for gold here in a couple more weeks, Muskogee's got to run the football.
Yeah.
Consistently. You don't have to just run it all the time, but you got to be able to run it consistently. How are you going to accept that challenge to make that offensive line push the defense out of the way and create the opportunities for Chap and whoever else has the football to run for 6?
I mean, we just gotta go out there, do our part, stay on our guy. I mean, run them, open a hole, tell them go.
Simple.
Yeah, it sounds easy, right?
Yeah.
But the good news is he definitely has all the tools he needs physically to get the job done. And when he brings the right mentality, which I'm certain he will Friday, then we have a great chance to have success running behind him.
Coda, it's a senior year, brother. It's a last chance to leave your legacy for the Muskogee Roughers. What has this senior season meant to you, and what is your satisfaction level up to this point, and what are your determined efforts for the rest of the way?
This season to me has helped me grow as like a leader, it's been a little different than it has been the past 3 years. But I just want to get to that gold ball is what I want to get to.
I mean, you've had an unbelievable career as a sophomore. You finished up in the semifinals. I mean, as a freshman. Then you were a scrawny little quarterback. Right?
Yeah.
All right, no longer the scrawny guy for sure. Mm-hmm. Then in your sophomore year, it's a state championship. Last year, an almost undefeated season, one couple plays away from being a repeat state championship, so you came home with the goal of a silver ball. For you two guys that have both experienced that, how has that almost opportunity of going back-to-back inspired you to be better players and make Muskogee a better football team?
Well,
despite the changes in personnel that are really obvious.
Yeah. We were so close to it last year, and, it just it makes, I don't know, it's just like you gotta, when you get that momentum, you gotta keep it. You can't let up. You gotta come out hot, you gotta stay hot. You can't, because just can't let up.
JoJo, I mean, one or two plays, one on offense, one on defense, one on special teams, difference in winning the gold ball, as the Ruffers did in 23, and having to bring home silver. How has that motivated you now as a junior to be able to be a better football player and help Coda and the seniors and everybody else wearing the green accomplish the mission again?
Don't take nothing for granted. I mean, you just got to go out there, take every play like it's the last.
Well spoken.
Yeah. Well spoken, and what I'd like is to go in Friday and win a big game. These guys deserve a big win, and it'd be a huge win. Knowing there's only 4 teams left, you're practicing on Thanksgiving, all the great things in the fall we get to continue to do. And I just don't feel like we're done yet. So.
All right. JoJo Alexander and Coda Barnowski, 2 big reasons why the Ruffers have the opportunity to go and play in the quarterfinals and the opportunity to continue that dream in 2025 with a victory on Friday night on the road at PCO and then moving on to the state semifinals a week later and practicing on Thanksgiving Day. We'll come back to talk about Friday night's game, myself and head coach Dale Condict, when we continue with the Tuesday Night Coaches Show live from Runts Barbecue.
There's never been a better time to find a great deal on a sedan, truck, or crossover at Nissan of Muskogee. Call 918-683-6605 or go to nissanofmuskogee.com. There's never been a better time to find a great deal on a sedan, truck, or crossover at Nissan of Muskogee. Call 918-683-6605 or go to nissanofmuskogee.com.
The world of education is driven by numbers. So is the one company more schools and universities call on when fire or water damage strikes. 1-800-SERVPRO. The #1 choice in commercial cleanup and restoration.
When it matters most. The name to remember? ServPro of Muskogee. 918-913-4490. Online at servpro.com. Proudly serving the elderly of the Muskogee community, Broadway Care Rehabilitation Center is a skilled nursing facility empowering better living through long-term care as well as many other respite care options. And coming soon to Broadway, the Memory Care Unit. At Broadway Care Rehabilitation, the amazing therapy department can help you or your loved one get back on their feet. Contracted with most major insurances, follow them on Facebook and see many of the enriching activities offered to the residents. Broadway Care Rehabilitation Center, proud to support the Muskogee Ruffers.
Have you been injured as the result of a car accident? Has your family been impacted by the death of a loved one caused by someone else's negligence? Whatever you're dealing with, you don't have to face it alone. At 222 Injury Lawyers, our dedicated personal injury attorneys are here to fight for the justice and compensation you deserve. Call 918-528-0222.
Back at Runts Barbecue, Bill Huddleston along with the coach of the Muskogee Ruffers, Dale Condict, as we prepare to move into the 6A2 quarterfinal round with a 6-5 record against a team that is at 8-2. But when you get to this point in the playoffs, it doesn't matter what the records are. It's what you do in that 48 minutes of football that determines your future.
Boy, yeah, and I tell you, playoff time, you just never know what might happen because everything's magnified. Mistakes are magnified. The great things you do that night are magnified. So, we're going to find out what kind of team we really have this week. And I feel great about the preparation, about the game plan, about the energy I sense in the locker room. and now we just have to go out and prove it against a very high-quality opponent.
I didn't mention this earlier, and I've meant to. I apologize for not doing so. 22 consecutive years first-round victories in the playoffs. That's a sizable accomplishment.
It's hard
made possible not only by the head coach, but good assistants and also some great players.
Yeah, you got to have great players first and foremost.
Right.
You got to have some luck. There's been some years where, things just happen just right, where we got to continue that. But yeah, it's hard for me to, other than state championships, that's probably the thing I'm most proud of, is just having that consistency over the last 22 seasons.
So now here in the quarterfinal round, as it comes down, Muskogee will travel to Putnam City, original, the first of 3 now Putnam City School District football teams. And you'll coach against a guy that you've met before in the playoffs, and a guy that has had a winning tradition on the sidelines. He was at Douglas. He's just been a winner everywhere he's gone for the most part. Willis Alexander, who's now in his 3rd year at Putnam City O, as we refer to it. And he comes to the game on Friday night with a very talented lineup, offense and defense.
Yeah, extremely talented, and Coach Alexander and I go way back. I consider him a friend. We competed in some big games. In 2010, we competed in the state championship game, and he was at OC Douglas, and a battle that was back and forth. We made a big comeback, tied it up, and went in overtime, and we lost. And I'll tell you, you went through it last year. It's just tough, man. You lose that game, and I'd not won one yet. And so, it took a long time to get past that. But, high-quality team, great players, well-coached, tremendous athletes, and, we're looking forward to
playmakers on both sides of the line. And I know we always talk about offense most of the time, but I'm one of those old guys that still believes in that theory that defense wins championships. And
right.
Travis Bryant paid me to say that, by the way.
I agree.
But there are some 2 outstanding defenders on this Pirates ball club. The outside linebacker, Dejon Ackerson, who's a commit to Kansas State University. He had multiple offers, the OU, OSU, and many, many others, but decided to be a Wildcat. And then Willis's son, Trip Alexander, who's a pretty good-sized guy on that defensive front.
Man, they're both exceptional players. Definitely jump out on film, but even the cast around them are high-quality players. I mean, they don't put a bad guy out there on defense, and so we'll have our work cut out for us. We're going to have to be extremely sharp in our execution, and then the X factor is the quarterback,
right.
And so you flip it on the other side of the ball, and Turnbull's one of the better athletes we've faced all year. He's the definition of dual threat. Great runner, but a very sharp thrower. So we're up against a challenge, but we feel up to the challenge.
He's got 11 rushing touchdowns. Speaking of Skylar Turnbull, the quarterback, he's averaging 150 yards plus per ball game through the air in a possession, but a very up-tempo style of play. 20 touchdown passes. He's obviously got some receivers that have got good hands too.
Well, yeah, they don't put bad guys out there. I mean, they have a threat at every position.
Savion James, I think, is the key guy. I know you guys don't know names, numbers, number 12.
Yeah, number 12 is James. He's a big play threat, plays with a lot of energy, and, you let him get behind you, you're in trouble, and he's done that to a lot of people.
But if you let the Pirates ground and pound, Roderick Sloan's that guy that'll just keep punching. They lose the big guys up front. Defensive front's going to have to man up, and Coda and his linebacking core is going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to be physical ball game. I know that Coach Alexander coaches his guys to play with great effort. I know and you've already mentioned it, he is a defensive emphasis guy. And that's why he's won championships. I mean, this time of year, it's the guys that can run the ball and they play great defense are the ones that end up winning championships. We were talking about the other day in the office. These over the years, you watch Jinx and Bigsby, and they'll do some fun stuff through the air, but when it comes right down to it, and the closer they get to the championship, the more you see them just start grinding out.
That play card gets less and less, and you do what you do best.
Yeah, and it becomes heavily leaning on run game at times. So, we expect a lot of that, and we're going to have to find some ways to do that ourselves.
The community getting fired up. That's the play on words because the bonfire tomorrow night out at the high school.
Yeah, we got the big bonfire at 6 o'clock, I think just south of the softball field. We'd love to see everybody out for that. And,
weather forecast is going to allow that to go on.
Yeah, we
the
had
rain
to move
scheduled on Thursday.
I think we were going to do it Thursday. That doesn't look like a good idea at all because it's going to be a wash, it looks like. But tomorrow night, not much better this time of year than a good old bonfire, and you're still playing football. So, we'd like to see a lot of people out there.
And hopefully that carries over to the spirit and the success on Friday night, because then you can get to use the favorite 4 words that every football coach likes to say, POTD, practice on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, I've done that a lot over the career, and it's our family, we kind of plan our Thanksgiving around the hopes of practicing. So that's the plan again. We already got a schedule made up for next week that we want to hopefully adhere to.
You don't want to change that schedule at all.
Don't want to. Provided we get this big event, there'll be some special guests show up.
Well, it will be a lot of fun, and we hope that we're right back here next Tuesday night from 6:30 till just past the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. Don't forget, Ruffers on the road Friday night. They travel to Putnam City. If for some reason you can't get in the car, make the journey over to support the guys wearing the green and white. Remember, you can join us here on Ruffer TV as well as on our radio partner, Okie Country, KTFX 101.7. For head coach Dale Condict, for the 2 brothers, Austin and Colin Condict, who were our comedy portion of this show, and then also for JoJo Alexander and Coda Barnowski, I'm Bill Huddleston saying so long tonight from Runts Barbecue. And remember, the Ruffers go to Putnam City in search of a chance to practice on Thanksgiving Day with a win over the Putnam City Pirates. But until then, remember this. It's always a great day to be a Ruffer. Good night, everybody.